where crime is up, and crime is up in cities all across the country. So this latest grim count, this is the data that has now come in from all of these cities. A dozen cities have now hit their all-time annual homicide record, according to an ABC analysis of the data. Several of them broke records that they just set last year. Rochester, New York is on that list. It's one of those cities that is experiencing a crime wave. And Police Captain Frank Umbrino has called this worse than a war zone. And he joins me now. Captain, thank you very much for being here today. I wonder what goes through your mind when you hear people say that, you know, like AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez from New York, she said that these numbers are exaggerated of these smash and grabs. It's not the way it seems. And others who just blame, the White House has done this, but basically say, well, this is because of COVID. It's just because of the pandemic.
Hey, Martha, it's disheartening when you see leaders talking like that. You know, for anybody to say that this is not happening, they're living in an alternate universe. You know, we've had a record number of homicides so far in Rochester, New York this year. We've had 79 homicides already. We've had over 400 people shot. So anybody saying that this is not happening, they're in denial. They don't want to face the facts.
What is the heart of it, in your opinion? You've been on the force for 29 years. What's happening?
You know, it's chaos right now. And to put your finger on one thing and say this is the problem, you can't do that. There's a lot of different reasons why this is happening. You have children having children. You got poor family structures, poor school systems, lack of programs to help kids who get in trouble with the law at an early age. Inefficient judicial system, you know, failure to provide individuals who are incarcerated with the tools that they need to succeed once they get out. You have terrible probation and parole policies right now that fail to help with reintegration. You know, lack of financial support, you know, to crime labs, district attorneys' offices, and obviously police departments. There's zero empathy for victims of crime today, especially here in New York State. You know, and this is shown by the lack of legislation to help protect the victims and the witnesses. And this includes catch and release policies. And probably one of the biggest reasons is a lack of proactive policing right now, which is a direct result of a lack of support from politicians, as well as irresponsible reporting, you know, by some media outlets.
That's interesting. This is Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell today, because we've been hearing a lot of different messages, as you say, from leadership at the national level in this country. Here's what he said.
Smash and grabs, flash mob thefts, and carjackings are increasingly facts of life in multiple major cities. But against this backdrop, Democrats just want to keep getting weaker on crime and softer on public safety.
You know, before I get your reaction, I also want to go to Chicago and Philadelphia. This is the mayor of Philadelphia and then the mayor of Chicago on what's going on here. Watch this.
We don't have a crisis of lawlessness. We don't have a crisis of crime. We don't have a crisis of violence.
Some of the retailers downtown in Michigan Avenue, I will tell you, I'm disappointed that they're not doing more to take safety and make it a priority. For example, we still have retailers that won't institute plans like having security officers in their stores, making sure that they've got cameras that are actually operational.
So that man in the middle who said that there wasn't a real crime problem in Philadelphia, that was the DA, Larry Krasner. What goes through your mind when you hear that, sir?
They're completely out of touch with reality. And I think what the problem is they don't want to face the fact that some of the decisions that they've made and some of the policies they've helped institute have created the problems that we're having today all across the country.
What do you sense about the public in Rochester and where they stand on what they see happening?
You know, we have an outstanding community here. We have great people that live in Rochester. We have great people that live in the city of Rochester. And every time, you know, I'm out on a homicide scene, I have people coming up to me and just say, hey, we support you guys. We need the police. We need you guys to be allowed to do your job. You know, the calls, the letters, the emails that we get from our community is just outstanding. I know that we have the community support. I know that the community wants us to go out and do our jobs. And, you know, what the biggest message I get from the community is what can we do to help you guys? And you know, unfortunately, you know, our leaders don't always hear that message from them that we hear.
Captain, thank you very much. Captain Frank Umbrino, we thank you for being out there every day, and all of the members of the Rochester Police Department who are working really hard to turn those numbers around that we're seeing in Rochester and all these other cities across the country. I know it's a tough job in a very tough time, and that you all need the support of the people around you. So we thank you for speaking out today. Thank you very much, Captain.